Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? First of all, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for all the positive energy. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review, fam. And I just want to say, again, this is not just a channel. This is a community of collectors talking about things, dealing with collecting, fam. With that being said, I miss the good old days. I miss the days where you can actually go into a store and find everything you're looking for. I was talking to my son about this. You know what? He don't know shit about this. He don't know whereas back in the day where you could actually quit a job today and the next day or the same day have another job. That's how this economy was. This is how this life was. You know, you can go places and do things. You know, again, things were fun back then. You know what? People wasn't so sensitive. They weren't so woke. It was a great time. You fall and hurt yourself, or you fall and break your damn arm and you screaming and hollering, your daddy tell you or your mama tell you, walk that shit off. You over there walking it off like, I don't know what this doing, but I'm walking it off like they said I'm walking it off. Yeah, do feel a little better, walk it off. Then, you know, they take the Robitussin and pour it on your damn, you like, why are you pouring cough syrup on a broken ass arm? Fam, come on. You know they were doing some weird ass shit. They were giving you turpentine on a teaspoon mixed with water, and it supposed to help your cold. This shit actually worked. Really did. Back then, turpentine wasn't as poisonous as you thought it was. Now, fam, that shit is 100% poison. Man, the stuff that happened back then. Whereas you can be a child, do kid things. Now kids are many adults where they don't get an opportunity to actually be kids. And, you know, a lot of times people get upset and say they don't stay in kids' places. They're not kids. You got them as many adults. But if you would have left them kids and left parents able to whoop their kids' ass, they would be more disciplined. And they wouldn't feel so entitled. When I was little, my mom and dad told me, I'm not paying for your college. You got to do that. We paid for ours. You got to pay for yours. I understood. Got out there and paid for mine. My son, he paid for his. Dude, I'm not playing with you. My other son paying for his. I'm not paying for nobody damn college. What the hell I look like? That ain't what we doing. Shit, I'm teaching you responsibility. If your parents can pay, that's great. My parents said, you ain't gonna fuck up my money. Said it just like that. You know where you don't find out what you really want to do? You out goofing off, partying and stuff. Man, look, I had to get out there and do what I needed to do, fam. Look, I miss sitting in front of the TVs with a big old bowl of cereal with a damn mixing spoon, eating the cereal, sitting there loving how society wasn't so damn woke where we didn't have the ingredients on every damn thing that we ate and how many calories. Remember back in the day, Twinkies didn't have no expiration date, but now they do. You notice Twinkies taste different as of, what, damn near, what, 1990? They started tasting different. Why? Because they changed it, whereas they actually expire. You know what? People start shying away from Hostess cupcakes and Twinkies and stuff like that because they consider them to be very not good for you. But fam, you know what? We ate a lot of shit that wasn't good for us. Why? Because we could. We went outside. We burned that shit off. We ran and rode our bikes. You know, we used to go to the store. You know, you get to crying in front of your mama in the store. They will whoop your ass in front of everybody. I mean, and everybody will take a turn whooping your ass. Just to let you know, this ain't the shit you want to do. And again, I'm cussing in this video. I know. We being grown right now. Grown. And I'm not cussing at you. I'm just explaining some stuff, fam. Used to go in a store, they let you know, don't fix your mouth like you gonna get something. And you know, you go in there all calm and collected. Then all of a sudden you see all them damn toys all over the damn wall. They all in packages. You over there crying because you just see everything. Shit you don't see nowadays. They have representatives back then that would actually stock the damn shelves. They will come in, they will talk to you, tell you about what's coming next. You got G.I. Joe representatives, Transformer people. You got He-Man people out there stocking the damn shelf because these wasn't the regular people. These were different people. And they were just in there doing what they needed to do. Again, there wasn't no adults at that time buying toys that I knew of. You know, they were buying them for their kids, and the kids were the only ones you seen in the toy house. Man, them cartoons had you just itching to buy toys, itching to buy the new Transformers, the new G.I. Joe, the new He-Man, before they fucked it all up and brung She-Ra into it. She-Ra is a good cartoon, but you couldn't end He-Man and start with She-Ra. You ended He-Man to bring She-Ra into fruition. What they should have done was kept doing He-Man and did She-Ra. She-Ra was for the girls. It was a girl-based cartoon. Even though you had a lot of guys watching it, I watched it. But it wasn't geared towards guys. You know, it was just too many damn women. And you knew, like, yeah, it's too many damn women. Like Froster, Leoparda, you know, Skirta, you know, Shula. You know, you're like, what is all these weird-ass names? What? She-Ra doing too damn much. And you notice, you looked at the cartoon and you looked at the Crystal Palace. Shit didn't look nothing like the cartoon. The palace that they had as a toy, you like, this garbage. You know, even Castle Grayskull didn't look like it did. You know, I'm like, they gave us a hunk of damn plastic. Man, you know what? Look. The USS Flag, I remember my friend had it. Man, it took up his whole damn room. I'm like, dude, where the hell you gonna sleep at? I'm gonna sleep on the USS Flag. I was like, they had it back then. It was mounted on wood and that damn thing. So it looked at like it was like a real damn ship. His father actually drew, like, put shadowing and everything on it, drew in the lines. Man, the damn thing looked at fantastic. Man, you talking about nowadays, back then, people had a lot of talent, but it wasn't getting appreciated. Right now, a lot of people who are doing customs, they're being appreciated. Like I showed you that Cobra La custom that guy did on that G.I. Joe group. And so many people were trying to get him to make it or sell it. And he said, I'm going to put it on eBay to let, you know, the highest bidder get them. You know, I'm going to put a set of 2 of each one. Man, I can't be mad at that. Dude, you doing what you doing. I'm looking at this situation for what it is. You know, I was explaining to my kids, we used to climb trees. We used to run across buildings and shit. Man, flipping off buildings, man. The building, don't get me wrong, the building was like, what, 5 or 6 feet? You know, so you could just flip onto these metal grids that they had, and you land and you go, and it always, you know, you land on your feet. People were doing all type of weird shit. Man, we were flipping on mattresses. I remember my friend flipped on a mattress and broke his arm. The shit looked crazy. His whole arm was all the way back there somewhere. It was like, oh, my arm is broken. He was screaming and hollering. Then some adult walked up and told him, walk it off. Oh, man, I'm going to walk it off now. He was screaming and hollering. He said, walk it off. He over there walking it off. Back then, you listen to adults. You know what? You know, if your parents' friends see you, they whoop your ass in public because you out there doing something disrespecting your mom and dad. Then once you got home, your mom and dad whooped your ass. Or if you did something bad, they had paddles in school where they whooped your ass. I'm serious. You know, each morning we sang the Pledge of Allegiance. You know, and every damn thing else. You know what? I do miss those days. You know what? I'm not saying, you know, people shouldn't have religious rights or freedoms or anything like that. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying I actually miss some of those days where, you know, parents held their kids accountable and they were able to hold them accountable. Now that the state and the federal government got in it, they make it whereas you can't even touch your kid or see your kid. Oh, what? They said something funny? Oh, no, you should be calling the people. That way we can just take them in. You know, you like, yeah, but you know, if you go into the system, it might be way worse than this. So you just fucking yourself up. Fam, again, I'm doing a lot of cussing. Because this thought just made me mad because my son was just sitting there. He was just complaining about some things. And I said, man, because he said, you always talk about the good old days. How good were they? I said, man, when I was little, my father gave me a shotgun and told me if I shot myself with it, he was going to kill me. Do you know how fucked up that made me hear? If I shot myself, he was going to kill me. Man, that scared the hell out of me. I'm like, how you going to bring me back? And then he going to kill me? Like, what the hell? But fam, that's what it was. You know, he taught me how to shoot rabbits. We were in the woods. We were fishing. We were doing all type of shit. My dad was like the original motherfucker. Boy, I tell you. He'd tell you, look, get out of the car. Hurry up. Get out the car. Get out the car. Go over there. Cut the off the tree. Cut the switch off the tree. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Now tie the string on. Okay. Now make him arrow. Make an arrow. You over here like, what the hell? Like, like you in combat. You out there shooting arrows and shit. You know what? That motherfucker was like a survivalist. Like, he had issues after coming out. Boy, you like... Man, but you know what? I wouldn't trade none of that, fam. You know what? And a lot of people wish they had some of that, man. I look, whereas we used to run, and me and my friends, we used to go fishing, and, we used to fish with stupid stuff. We was fishing with like buckets and shit until the damn alligator almost bit my friend arm off. The damn alligator jumped out the water. It was like, ah! He was like, ah! Oh, man, you should have seen him, man. You should have seen my face. Boy, I tell you, I turned white. I was like, oh, like, certain things you don't see in Illinois at times, but they are in Illinois. I ain't say Chicago. I said Illinois. Fam, you know what? As you get closer to certain places, you see things, fam. But, man, I tell you, that one thing about the childhood, it was just the most amazing part of my life. It helped make me into the person that I am today. And I wish some of our little, brothers and sisters, for us kids, actually had those experiences, those thoughts to ride bikes and to play with toys and have an imagination, play ball and, football and everything, out there playing with their friends, running around, getting hurt and hurt yourself and not going to the hospital. That's how it was back then. You hurt yourself really bad and nobody took you to the hospital. You don't go to the hospital for every damn thing. You got to be damn near dead to go to the hospital with your parents. I'm serious. Both of your arms and legs got to be broken for you to go to the hospital. Those were the good old days. Now, you scratch yourself, you going to the hospital. Back in the day when I was little, we actually had snow days. When I say snow days, the snow had to be above the damn school for you to actually have a snow day. Now, it's a little snow on the ground. It's a snow day. You got mental health days now. I'm like, damn, kids spend more time out of school than they do in school. And I'm trying to figure that one out. How does all of this work? A lot of people are not interested. And my whole thing is, fam, I love my childhood. And I love the fact that, I had people to run around with as a kids and, dream of things that I wanted in my life. And, whether it was wrong or right, but you still had those opportunities to dream. Right now, dreams are so stifled because, people don't think they need to dream. Oh, I'm just don't get it. That entitlement. But fam, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Till later, peace out.